Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making a fruit battlegrounds tier list. Anyways, let's get started. Barrier. This fruit. I would say put it in D because moves are kind of spammable, but they don't do much damage. First move has big AoE if you hold it all the way. Second move, you can trap your opponent for quite a while to wait for cooldowns. Third move is blockable but traps your opponent. And spikes, you're pretty much never landing that move. Chop. F. All day. First move, cannon. You just launch your fist. Blockable, I'm pretty sure. Grab, you just pull your opponent to you. Car is pretty much useless besides getting around. Festival is pretty useless because they're just going to dodge out of the move. I'm not sure if it's blockable. Okay, it is blockable. So yeah, that fruit's trash. Sand.
I would say C.
Small bottom of C.
Pretty much C. Yeah, C.
Sand. The first move is blockable, but it is good for zoning. Second move, you're never landing that move. It's pretty much useless. The third move is good for starting combos. The fourth move locks your opponent in place and explodes at the end.
I say D tier actually. That's me.
Then there's gas.
F tier.
Top of D. Top of D. If we go to gas. So yeah, the first move is close range, block bypasses, which is good. I'm not really sure how much damage it does, but it does cause burn damage. Your second move, long range, similar.
Poison damage. Yeah.
Your second move is long range. It launches your opponent up into the air and explodes. It's good for comboing. Your third move is a move that you throw out during combos, or you throw out when you're trying to zone. Your fourth move is a move you use whenever your opponent's getting close to you. It causes constant damage. Anyways, so now we have smoke. I'm gonna say right in front of gas. Let's see. Where's smoke? Here. So we have the first move. It's good if your opponent gets close to you or you're trying to hit them when they're close to you. Your second move, similar to one of Gas's moves, it launches them into the air, explodes, good for combos. Typhoon, if you get hit by the second move and you get flung right, then they're able to combo off of this move. Firework is pretty useless from what I know. I've never seen a good smoke player. But I'm going to leave that there. Falcon. Somewhere in B.
B tier?
Let's see.
Crazy.
First move is good for zoning. Second move is similar to Phoenix's second move in mode. You just fly around and you attack them on impact. Wing Cyclone is good for combos. Falcon Punch. This is the good move. It drags your opponent to you. You can hold them there for pretty long. I think it breaks block. But yeah, that move's kind of overpowered.
Hey, I can play the
So
game,
anyways,
the bird game.
But all these moves can combo into each other, which is why it's so OP.
Play the bird game.
F, right here, above chop, but F. Rubber, pistol. It's very slow and does no damage, but it does have auto aim. Once again, blockable. And gear 2, it's just faster, still blockable. This move breaks block and launches your opponent forward. Moving gear 2 is just faster. Pretty sure that's the same for all the moves. Gatling, you're never landing that. The only move you're landing on this kid is pistol. And then rocket, I'm pretty sure it just launches you faster in gear 2, but all it does is it's for travel. And then your transformation right there, it increases damage and speed, I think. Anyways, so now we have bomb.
Bomb. F tier.
I don't know. I'm gonna put it somewhere.
C tier. C tier.
Actually,
C tier.
we're gonna put you there, and we're gonna put you at the top. I played around with bomb a little bit. So we have this move, good for zoning if your opponent gets close. This move is good for running away, and you can use it in combos because the jump does damage. This move is practically auto aim, but no, I don't think it's blockable. And then this move, you have to have an opponent near you, and it's auto aim. Pretty sure it breaks block or bypasses block. Anyways, darkness, I'm gonna put it at the very bottom of B. So the way to beat this fruit is simply, blocking. Your first move, it's not very useful unless if you're in the middle of a combo. Second move you can just throw out if you want to, but it's better used in combos. Oh yeah, these two are blockable. This move, it's just an explosion. Has very big AoE if you hold it all the way, but it's not very good, and it does like no damage with no stun. Your fourth move, you grab them, pull them to you, then punch to knock them off, and then it stuns them. Then you go into your second, first, third, whatever. And then your fifth move is probably the best move out of the whole thing. It gives you iframes, and it does do damage. However, don't try to hit someone with it, because if they do block, you will get punished. This move, way too slow. If you hold it all the way, it does drag them in, but you're never landing that. Anyway, so now we have ice. I've never used ice, so I'm gonna put it below smoke. Okay, first move, you launch a spear. Probably freezes, doesn't do too much damage, and I'm guessing it doesn't break block. Second move, probably guard breaks. Very small AoE. You're never landing that. Third move is, wait, let me see this. You just throw a bird that drags your opponent along. This move just freezes everything around you, and I'm pretty sure you can ice skate on it with the new feature of Ice V2. This move, you become the bird, like in the third move. Overall, pretty bad. Okay. S. Magma. First move is a good combo starter. Same with second move. Your third move, don't ever use that because you're never landing it. This move is good in combos and for getting away. And this move has very good stun when you catch them in the move, and after the move it has good stun. So Magma is really good. Light is gonna go on A tier. The recent buffs did give it a lot. With this move breaking block now, you're never landing that move, it just gets you in the air. This move, in my opinion, they need to make the last hit break block. But yeah, you're never landing that unless if you break their block from this move. Fourth move, you dash up with a light sword, and then, well, yeah, do that. Jewels of Light, it's not a very good move because they can block in the middle of it for some reason, but it is good for zoning when you're trying, like, they're coming after you and you need to get off the ground really fast. Light Flight is a very fast flight. The only downside is you can't turn it. Let's see. Now we have Flame. Right there. So Flame. Its moves do decent damage and are very bad. This fruit's more for spam, but it has like no cooldowns. That's what's so good about Flame. You can spam the moves. And you're never landing Pillar. Beam is your only good move. Enkai, you're never landing that. Fire, these two, if you land this, you can use Fire Gun, and that's about all you can do with Flame. Actually, I'm gonna put it right there. And paw. Let me see paw. We're gonna put it in. Actually, we're gonna put that there. But we're gonna put paw in front of that. Let's see. So we have paw. Pressure cannon. It's a teleport move. Is blockable, so you don't want to just throw this out at random. This move you can launch yourself up in the air for mobility, and it's really good for catching your opponent off guard. This move you would want to use to just throw out or mid combo. It is blockable though, but the stun makes it not blockable if you get hit by the first paw. Fourth move, it's just a stun move that does a little bit of damage. This is the ult. It's a big explosion. If you hold it all the way down, the explosion's bigger and it does more damage. But you're never landing that unless if you land this move or this move first. What do we have next? We have string. I'm gonna put string in front of magma. Let's see. So the M1, special M1's Fulbright. It's an auto target that stuns the opponent if they get hit, and it is blockable. But if they block it, they take no damage, but they still get stunned. This move is blockable until the last hit, and if you fall out of the move, you'll be stunned until it ends. This move you want to throw out at the beginning of the fight because you can't block or dash while in the middle of doing this. 16 bullets is an auto aim move that won't hit if they get far enough away in time, but overall it does really good damage and bypasses block. Travel move, you just swing around and it is really good in the middle of battle. Let's see. I've never used magnet, but I'm putting it in front of magma. Actually, I'm putting magma down here. But magnet, where is it? There it is. So your first move, repel, is extremely bad without metal arms. Hold on. If I do this, yeah. So don't think it breaks block without metal arms. With metal arms, it stuns them and deals damage. Well, more damage. Metal arms has custom M1s. Your third move, cyclone, it is very good to use after your repel with your metal arms, and it has bigger AoE with metal arms up. This move, it's quite unreactable to in tournaments because it is invisible, but you can dash away and block to block the grab, and if you're too close, the explosion will hit you. This move is extremely good. If you know how to aim, you're never missing it, and it does really good damage. Dragon. Dragon does really good damage, but it's not a good fruit overall.
Tell me about what happened with dragon today.
I'll put it behind magnet. Here, where's dragon? Dragon. So, let's go all the way down here. So we have this move. It's good for sniping. It does not break block. It is blockable. And it's bigger AoE in dragon form, but there's nothing else to it besides maybe a little bit more damage. Dragon Claw, very good combo starter. It's the only combo starter you have actually. You just have, it has good AoE, you just have to be near your opponent to use it. Yeah, just near your opponent. Tatsumaki is the Dragon Claw in mode. You use it to fly around and you deal damage and stun. Screech, base has no stun to it, and it's not very useful in base. The mode has some stun, and it's good for using. You use it whenever there's someone using a move that goes at you, when they're coming at you. Your fourth move, Draco Meteor, right out of Pokemon. You shoot up a giant fireball into the air, and then you deal AoE damage. It's much bigger and does way more damage in mode. You're basically never getting out of it in mode. Crimson Bomb. Only use this move in combos. There's no use using it anywhere else because it's never landing. And the mode. Let's see what we have next. TSR goes right here. TSR, Jet Pistol, Auto Aim. You can avoid it with Soru or any fast moving attack like Buzz Cut, possibly Ice Skate off of Ice V2. Jet Gatling has no stun. They probably will use an iframe move or spam a move in the middle of this. It is blockable. Okay, this move guard breaks. Red Hawk. You only use it in combos because otherwise you're never landing it. Grizzly Magnum does good damage, breaks through block bypasses, and has good AoE. The mode, don't use it. It's not good. But anyways, the first move, Kong Gun, you fly towards them just to punch them and then stun. The only move you can land after this is your Gatling because Culverin has too long of startup. Culverin, move is blockable. You're never landing this if the opponent knows how to block. Kong Gatling, it's just an upgraded version of Jet Gatling, still blockable. This move, it's good to get out of a bad situation, and if your opponent does not have a fast enough moving skill or an iframe skill, when they're right below you, they're probably going to get hit by that. Elastic Propulsion is just a flight, and then that's the gear 4. Quake, probably gonna go here. Quake is kind of bad, I won't lie. So we have Fist. It has good AoE if you're up close to your opponent, but you're never landing that because they're probably gonna use a move if you get close. This move, busted hitbox, good damage, guard breaks, and you get hit by another one if it guard breaks, so it's really overpowered. Slam, you're never gonna hit this because if your opponent has Soru and knows how to double jump, never landing that, and you're gonna get punished off of it, but it is good to get out of a bad situation. Island Shake, blockable, you're only landing this if you catch them off guard. Sea Quake, extremely bad because they can Soru and double jump over it. Phoenix, I'm gonna put bottom of S from personal experience. Phoenix. The base is very, very bad. Fujiizami, you just launch forward at your opponent, doing damage and stun. Hold on. Yeah, it block breaks. This move, you're never landing it. Unlike Quake Slam, you can't aim where it goes. It's always going right in front of you. Phoenix Inferno, you just put out a barrage of kicks to your opponent, and the last kick stuns them. Bluebird, it's a good AoE if you hold it all the way. It does damage and projectile, so that move is really good. Transformation, now we have Fujiizami, it's just bigger AoE, and I'm pretty sure it's faster. Your second move changed to a flight that does damage on impact, similar to Falcon. Your third move changes to where you spin in a circle really fast and then you go up, slam down. It does really good damage, and the last hit bypasses block, the rest doesn't. The fourth move, the only thing that changed was bigger AoE. I'm pretty sure it does more damage, and it fires 3 or 4. Anyways, Gravity goes right here.
That is a lot of food.
Gravity. First move, it's good to catch your opponent off guard or to spam out or just throw out there because it does guard break and you can land launch off of it. It's true combo every time. Avalanche, you put up I believe 4 rocks if you just tap it, and you put up 10 if you hold it. Shoot, you just shoot the rocks. They're blockable, but it is very good to zone people with. Planetary Devastation is your only iframe skill, and it is good for like a crowd, but it's blockable and pretty much useless because you get punished off of it. probably the worst ult in the game because it tells your opponent where the meteor is gonna land. And it does have great big AoE though. So if you were to throw it like in the middle of an OP user's room, they'd have to leave. Okay, the V2 fruits. We have magma. Right there. Actually, right there. Magma is kind of bugged. Where is it? There it is. So the custom M1s, the M1s aren't true for some reason. The Houndblaze is just an upgraded version of Magma's first skill. Same with the second move, it's much faster, but it's blockable now. Magma Floor, it's pretty much useless because they just fall out of it. This move has what feels like infinite stun. If you land it, you're gonna be able to land any other move off of it. And Crimson How, it's an I wouldn't say upgraded version of Magma's 5 skill. Probably worse because it doesn't have the stun Magma's 5 skill does. I'm gonna put this here because String can air camp and Ice can't do anything against that. But Ice V2 is very, very overpowered. Your Ice Trident custom M1s are completely true because they freeze your opponent, and your first move, good AoE, good range, good damage, and really good stun. Your second move isn't all that great to just throw out, it's only good in combos. Ice Hail is your only range skill, but it's a very, very good range skill. Absolute Zero, it's your only iframe skill that freezes your opponent for like 10 seconds or something. And lasts for quite a while. Does really good damage too. And Ice Skate, this move has great stun when you catch an opponent with it. And then it has good stun after the move. Anyway, so now we have Goro. Front of S tier. Let's see. Goro. Voltage up, you charge up 4 orbs to change all of your moves. Lightning Palm is not a very good move to just throw out because 9 times out of 10 they will block it, but it does do good damage and has good stun. Crashing Thunder is a move to catch people off guard. The more orbs you have, the larger AoE and more damage it does. Same with this move. Oh, no GIF, or no picture. But Projected Burst, it shoots out a little ball of lightning when you have 0 voltage ups. It'll shoot out a wolf at 1, a lightning bird at 2, and it starts breaking block at 3, which is a dragon. And then your 4th move will completely bypass block with a giant beam. Crushing Judgment, it's a very good move, but it doesn't have the stun it needs, so 9 times out of 10 they will block in the middle of it, or sometimes just walk out, and it gets bigger with more orbs. Rygo, I don't know why it's not showing any pictures, but Rygo, you throw out this big ball that, very big AoE with massive damage. Doe, I don't know where to put Doe. I'm actually gonna change some of this. I'm gonna put that there. Doe.
Maybe someone's in our driveway.
I'm sorry about my little brother. He's been talking the whole video and it's kind of been annoying. Anyways, Girl Doe, very long range, breaks block, and attacks multiple enemies. Doe Muddle stuns has really good stun and does decent damage. Lotus Doe, you're never landing this unless if it's after a grilled dough, but this is your main combo starter. Chestnut is just a move you throw out to do damage, and Anemone is a barrage type skill that has good stun, I think? No, Anemone doesn't have any stun. You can use Buzzcut right after it. And Buzzcut, you roll, and then when you finally run into someone, you you spin them around, do damage, very high damage, and can grab multiple enemies. Leopard, I'm putting it at the bottom of Z. Leopard, we have after image combo, which okay, none of these moves are good in base. It has very short range and bypasses block with decent stun. Spiral kick is all the same thing. Claw barrage is completely blockable, mid-ranged, and good stun. Predator's prowl, don't use it. So you can spam a move inside of this skill for some reason. Transformation is so much better. So your custom M1s, and then your after image combo is way bigger AoE and way bigger range with more stun and damage. Larger scale, same thing. It's much better. This is still fully blockable, but much better. Roku gun, well, no pictures for some reason. But basically, you dash at your opponent really fast and do a lot of damage as well as giving yourself iframes. Rising Claw combo gives iframes and does really good damage. Oh, you pick them up and drag them across the map. Gear 5 is going here. Here. Rock gun, it's good if your opponent just sits there and holds block. Neo Red Hawk, it's very reactable too and is blockable. But right after this move, you can use one of your moves and you'll probably catch them if they try using a move. Anyways, Rock Gatling, it's a Gatling type move with a rock gun at the end. It lasts for quite a while with really good stun too. Red Rock is an iframe move that teleports you on top of your opponent and does that. I'll be right back.
Microphone on.
Hello guys, it's Cobra Boy. I guess you can say I'm another YouTuber, but I am Bandit's brother, but he will be back in just a minute. But for now, you can listen to this background music. It's calming background music apparently. I have no idea why, but I currently have a premiere. I currently have a couple videos, but if so, you can go ahead and watch them once you're done watching this video here. But thank you everyone for make sure like and subscribe to Bandit, and also make sure to like and subscribe to me. I'll ask Bandit to put my YouTube channel link in the description. So, I hope you enjoy. Bye.
Microphone on. Microphone on.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Bandit is on his way. I'm sorry for the wait, everyone. Here he is.
Hello, I'm back. I'm sorry, my parents called me to do something. Anyways, we're going to get back into this. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Gear 5. Just checking. Red Rock, your only iframe move, teleports you on top of them and does good damage and has good stun. Drums of Liberation, it increases damage by each drum. There's 4, your Liberation meter has to be 100% to use all 4. Your Gear 5 moveset. Spinning Top, very good stun and very useful for waiting for cooldowns. Dawn Rocket, fast projectile, or it's fast and it's auto aim, but it is blockable. This move is blockable and it has very, very good stun. Rising Bolt has very good stun. You just need to have good aim to use it. Gigant Stamp is good for iframing moves, but you're practically never hitting that. Bajrang, you hit it after your mole pistol combo. You send down a giant fist that gives iframes until the very end of it. Ope goes there. Let's see. Room, it amplifies all your moves, making them better, and you can't use your attack with that. Tact creates 5 rocks, you can throw them, and if you use Tact on Wreckage, you throw the rocks on top of them. Anyways, Wreckage is a little rock pillar that comes out of the ground that does damage and launches in the air with decent stun. Hurricane Shock, you grab the victim, spin them around, and at the end you put out a big shock. Or lightning shock kind of thing. Gamma Knife, another lightning shock kind of move with great stun and great damage. Mess, you steal your opponent's heart and then you're able to squeeze it to stun them for like 3 seconds. Not 3 seconds, but like a second each time. Shambles, you press E to teleport anywhere throughout your room. Dragon V2, top on the list. There's no competition. So your M1, special M1s. Inferno Breath, very fast move that you can drag around wherever you want and is blockable but does not guard break. Thunder Bagua, you dash at your opponent similar to Mess and then you hit them to stun them. Dragon Twister is extremely good for stun trading and does good damage. You can follow up with any move after this, I'm pretty sure. And is not blockable. 4th move, not blockable either. And it does similar to Screech, but much better. Transformation. Inferno Breath is it does guard break. And then your second move is different. You now jump up into the air and launch 3 fireballs to the ground. Dragon Twister is the same, just much bigger and moves faster. Beast Bellow is the same, just much bigger. Flaming Torch is a secondary mode that you put on to make your first move unblockable. And anyone near you takes flame damage. Your last move, Demolition, is your ult. You, similar to Buzzcut, you grab them and then throw them around, do damage, but this one does much more. And let's see, what do we have left? Venom. I need to organize this tier. These two are interchangeable. No, these two are interchangeable. It doesn't matter where you put each one. But I'd never use Venom, so I'm gonna put Ope in front. Alright, so what do we have now? Venom. Okay, Venom, whatever. This is a poisonous aura you have whenever you're near them in mode, and it does poison damage when you land a move. Chloral Frenzy, jeez. it does not break block, but does do good damage as well as poison damage. Venom Road, quite unreactable to, but is blockable. Toxic Hydra is similar to Chestnut, where you throw out a random projectile that just chips away your opponent's health. Poison Storm, you jump up into the air and then you throw out a storm of poison. Hydra Cyclone is similar to Magma Hound. You hold E to take them around or whatever. Transformation, your Venomous Aura, when you're near them you do damage. You do poison damage. And then you have a special in one thing. And your third move is different. It's called Poison Geyser now. I can't talk. Anyways, it stuns them when it hits them. It is blockable, but either way, the last part will throw them up into the air. And that's the tier list, guys. For anyone who skipped to the end, this is the tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.